Morning chat, welcome to the stream. I got a good one for y'all today. This is what's on deck. We are going to actually maybe play one quick play just to warm up, but we have a coaching call with Crimson today. After this quick play match, we're gonna dive into some gold tracer coaching. I'm gonna just leave this VOD up after the fact, and you can scrub through and kind of pick out the points as you see fit. Yeah, I think we're gonna do some pro player analysis of Rocket, as well as some like live coaching in ranked, so it should be pretty good. And then we'll kind of like finish off the stream, continuing on doing some tracer, some ranked tracer. So should be good. It should be a good stream. I'm excited, feeling good. Got a good night's sleep. Got my Wheaties, got the gym in, and yeah, we're feeling good. So should have some good games today. Morning, Joy. Good to see you. Hope all is well. It's always a pleasure when you're in chat. Should be good. Good morning, Crimson. Good to see you, buddy. I'm excited for our coaching today. I need you to carry my gold ass into platinum, man. Not. Good morning. Good to see you. Hope all is well, buddy. Appreciate you. Again, thank you yesterday for that dono. You're the best, buddy. Yeah, dude, I actually I was pretty happy with our tracer gameplay yesterday. We had some really good plays, but I don't. My consistency is not quite there. We'll see. You need his coaching to awaken the inner demon that will carry you to plat. Exactly. It's exactly it. I need all the help that I can get. Joy, I'm looking for a Billy Loomis shirt or poster to surprise my niece. Don't hate on me, but I don't know who Billy Loomis is.
A friend of mine has a massive collection of
Who dis?
vinyl.
That's sick. Say what?
Joy, ever heard of the internet? Oh my god. The banter between Crimson and Joy is just too much for me.
Someone your size should donate blood more frequently than the average person.
Get warmed up here. We'll hop into that coaching call. I gotta really pay attention to the green lights here. Maga, Echo, Lucio, and Mercy. Actually, it's pretty good comp, yeah? They're all too cutesy. She loves horror. I also love horror. I got a Genji, a Junkrat, Brig, Ana. Good lord, buddy. Just kind of gotta chill here. Sheesh. These games be like this. Good lord. Have you ever considered that maybe your losses were just a skin issue? Maybe that mythic's holding you back? Hey man, I'll take anything I'll take anything. Well, Oh thank god. I always forget about that shit. Also, Billy Loomis is from Scream. Like the horror movie Scream? How can that be cutesy? That's just scary as hell. Okay, Junkrat. Rip. Oh, Anna. No. I'm dying the Junkrat passive counter. Junkrat is my arch nemesis, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, bro. I gotta work around that. Oh, you on it with the sleeps today, old brother? So you may want to also buy a handkerchief to clean all that truly. Junkrat's on your team and he dies. Do the bombs drop give you health? I wish. You imagine? Wasn't there a point in the game balance where Junk could one-shot Tracer without the mine? I'm sure, yeah. That's before he got his nerf, right? Alright, let's set it.
Enemy contact.
I am on fire.
Oh, brother.
And he's back in the game.
I'm kind of feeding. Well, not as much as our Echo, that's for sure. Junk, no, don't do it, brother. It's not worth it. Oh my god, this trap. I'm such a golden retriever for this shit. We won that fight, but we barely made any progress. Don't you do it, Junkrat. Okay, starting to warm up. Mama G, good morning. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good. Good to see ya. Oh, we get a monkey. No, thank you. Good lord. When a target is low and when they're in blink range, you can just blink and melee at the same time. Give them the good old slap. Ah, yeah, it's true. I gotta really be mindful of that. I forget to do that a lot of the time. I do forget that. Oh my god. I love Junkrat. Just check the junk balance history. He was never able to one-shot Tracer with just his primary. But if you get close enough to him, he can effectively one-shot you by hitting a shot in the melee. I see. He's got that combo though. Hungry, hungry monkey.
Over there.
Good lord, brother. Oh my god. Chill. Not today, brother. Okay. C9. That's okay. We're good. We good, we good. Chase you down, my goodness. Okay. Alright, let's hop into that coaching call. We'll get started with that and then see where the day takes us. Do your coaching call and then we can play some ranked afterwards. Here we go. Morning, Crimson. How are you?
Doing good, man.
Good, good to hear. Thanks for taking the time to do some coaching today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, not a problem.
Okay, before we get started, why don't we do a little introduction about your background and into Overwatch and your coaching experience?
Sure. So I started out with Counter-Strike. That's my former background. Did a bunch of things with it. I went to LANs. I went to a variety of things, and I practiced and played that very religiously. So I was pretty serious about it. Then I got burned out. I decided to just like pick up a different game. No, I actually want to say that I had already retired from Counter-Strike by the time I found about Overwatch 2. the game launched, I already knew about Overwatch, and yeah, I picked it up. My very first season, I placed in gold, and then by season 6, I made it to Grandmaster, and most recently, ever since I think it was season 8 or season 9, I've been consistently in top 500 there in DPS and support roles.
That's incredible. 6 seasons, that equals 12 months, and to go from gold to grandmaster is very inspirational. That's huge. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna let you take the wheel here. I know that you said that you wanted to have a quick call or a quick review of maybe some pro player and then do some live coaching afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Would you like to start with the analysis?
Yes, yes. I have it pulled up here. Let me just share that.
Okay.
Right. All good?
All good. Yep.
All right. Awesome. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off here with a brief analysis of Rocket. Hold on. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna be playing in Nepal. Pretty standard play rate, using Sim to get your teammates ahead before we switch back to Tracer. Okay.
It's time to save the world.
All right, so Bob, what do we know so far about Tracer play in this map particularly?
Um, it seems to be a overall decent map for Tracer. I feel like there's a lot of short off angles that you can utilize here. Also, it's a control point, so I feel like you're going to be playing for around that to contest if the other Tracer is going to start the cap.
Right. Okay, and then what do you see normally on Tracers the second that they come up here, right, and they start contesting? What is the first thing that they usually tend to do the second that they clear that entrance into the open here? What have you seen so far? What's the norm?
I typically see the Tracers kind of dip down on the stairs to create and wrap to the
Sure.
right to see if they can get to the back line there. Obviously, scout.
Okay. Sure, definitely, man. And what do you see that is different? Why is Rocket's positioning as of right now different? What has changed?
Yeah, he's just W King into the team.
Sure, but what's the reason behind that? Why are we holding this position right now?
So I think we're fighting for high ground to contest this area.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you know why though? Do you know like what's prompting him to hold this position?
No, not necessarily. Oh, I see. Okay, the shield here.
So this is what I meant last time that we talked. I was gonna try to prod you a little bit more just so that I can force and induce like critical thinking on your part, rather than give you the straight answers like right away. You know?
Yes, I appreciate that. I think that makes me think a little bit better.
Yeah, no, and this is just overall because what this does to you is essentially will put you in the shoes of the scenario that I'm presenting, right? And it will allow you to just think about the possible outcomes or the ways to play that, right? So you taking responsibility and imagining yourself, picturing yourself in that particular situation will help you when you actually get there yourself in a given game.
Right.
Okay, so we're just gonna move on here. Pretty standard. We're just poking at the moment. Okay, very aggressive play. Very aggressive play. Now, what would you say was the green light for him to do this? To say, hey, I am about to sandwich the tank. what do you think was going through Rocket's head here when he made this play?
Okay. If I were to put myself in his shoes, I see that his tank's isolated high ground and his whole team wrapped without him, and that means that this space behind him is free, and it's also a good space to contest because you have the cover of the doorway here that you can play.
Correct. Absolutely. Also, pretty big is the fact that he's playing in this corner, right? He's LOSing most of his team because he's, as you can see here, he's losing health extremely rapidly. So he says, I'm going to keep the pressure on. Let me get into an off angle where I can keep that pressure so that he cannot just sit on his laurels, essentially. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, naturally speaking, I think this was more of an after fact. I don't think Rocket really thought this all the way through. But the natural response on the Tracer's enemy team was to give chase, right? To help her tank. Okay, but the problem is how look at Rocket, right? He didn't have to use recall. He didn't have to do anything special. What's the reason for that Tracer not to be able to poke Rocket any further? Because Rocket's positioning forced her out into the open, and she was getting at that time highly pressured from the Sojourn, and she burned her recall. Right. Our Sojourn burned her recall, so at that point she can no longer contest me. Right. Because as you can see, my entire team, if I'm Rocket at the moment, gonna see here, it's primary fire. My Sojourn is literally just holding the high ground the entire time. So this entire sight line right here, it's totally free for her.
Right. Okay.
So right now we're just sandwiching again. We're just forcing people off here. It's easy cleanup. Even steal the Kiri's health back there. Thinking on our feet. Okay, so kind of like a quiz question. Why, Bob, is it that usually tracers are the ones in charge of the objective? In this case, the point.
I think typically tracers do well with contesting the points because they have their blinks to get in and out of the fights as needed. So like if there's a fight to break out in the top there where our looks like our ram is maybe, then we could just blink a couple of times and we're immediately there.
Correct. Absolutely. Tracer's mobility allows her to basically contest things that no other hero can, and rejoin the fight or disengage at will. Whereas if we have teammates, obviously, naturally in different heroes that are not as mobile, we need them to for them to set up. It takes time, right? So they need to, once they get their setup, we don't want them to give that up, right? Because that's just space that you're holding and you're not going to get for free.
Right.
Sim is set up right now. They're holding top very strongly.
So is the idea here? Is the idea here for Rocket to contest low ground is like the same reason we just talked about? So like he can contest this space to allow the team not to come through here potentially, or like the enemy tracer, and then like
110%.
Okay, and then he can get up to point. Okay.
Top is checked. Bottom isn't. So this is his job. That's literally the reason that just this entire space in low ground is quote unquote uncontested. And plus main is totally like unchecked, which is the reason why Rocket right now is peeling an eye for, right? He's constantly looking in this direction to scout and see where they're going.
Okay.
So he's calling they're going top definitely. Okay, we're marking Tracer right away. It's natural cover. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, force a recall first, which is good. Lucio comes and peels. We clean up easy. Mind you, I want you to take a look at this.
Okay.
You remember what I said about the Tracer 1v1s? Like the general rule of thumb is when you have a Tracer locked in, right, in your crosser, usually the one that gets the first advantage is the one who jukes the other first, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
So, as a defending Tracer, if you lost that initial like factor of keeping the other Tracer in your crosser, and you basically lost track of where she is, right? How do we normally respond? The second that we're in duel and she blinks and she's out of her screen, what's our response?
I think our response is to, like, I would assume that the Tracer is going to engage again. So I feel like the right answer is to pre-aim the angle, because then you're gonna have a pre-aim advantage.
That would only work if you know exactly where she's coming from, though, right? But like, if you're engaged in a Tracer and she blinks past you, right, behind you,
Oh,
180 degrees at whatever angle, right? You don't know where she is.
we're blinking
and
too.
Yeah, there you go. That's the answer. We're blinking immediately in response. Why? Because we want to reset the field, right? We want to keep it even and as fair as possible. Because what happens if you just try to track her normally, all those microseconds that you're looking for her in your screen, she already has pre-adjusted her aim after the blink, and you're already taking damage, right? So she's gonna chip away at you while you're just wasting time looking for her in your screen. So crosshair advantage is extremely big here. The way how Rocket handles this other Tracer is that he very smartly, in order not to burn his resources, or in this case his blanks immediately, I want you to take notice that the second that the enemy Tracer blinks, right, closer to him, what he does is put his back against the wall, because then he knows there's no chance she can go in that direction.
Oh,
right?
interesting. Okay. Right.
Look at that. So now there's only one general direction that he can possibly expect this Tracer at. So he's keeping his recalls. His blinks. I confuse that so much. His blinks. So now we are about to have two. That Tracer, I think, already used two of her own. So now we can give chase, right? And have that advantage.
Right.
See? Now she only has that blink left. Nothing to do. And she dies.
Really clean.
Okay, Ramatra's way out of position. I want you to like take notice here that he's thinking outside of the box like right away, right? So his Ramatra is losing health. He's barely surviving because he's blocking. He immediately walks behind him to steal the mega from him, if need be. Okay, Kiri has no TP. Sojourn's left. We're gonna stagger her. Yep. Extremely mean behavior. Yep. Yep. And now because Kiri and Sojourn died kind of late, they successfully have skipped one entire fight already as it is. So we go back to the same setup, right? As before. Our team is holding top. We're staying in low ground. We're scouting. We're just taking a look at what has happened, try to check what's going on. They're forcing this. So you remember how we said if we have in our team an ultimate, what do you usually do, Bob, when your team has nothing to answer a Kitsune rush? What should be the response, generally speaking, if you don't have anything to, compete with it?
My first idea is to kite it.
Yeah.
The LOS.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Back
Absolutely.
Up. Yeah.
Kitsune Rush is it's one if not the most powerful ultimate in the game.
Yeah.
So that alone should tell your team to kite. But in this case, our teammate had a Kitsune of his own, right? So now we're even again. Okay. Why is there a reason that we disengage here and immediately start marking this tracer? What do you think that is?
I think if we don't do it, then they cap point.
Right. We're trying to avoid the flip.
100%.
100%. Yep. There's I think we got one more fight.
Rocket's on a different level. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, this is North America's second best tracer.
I'd say Sugar
And
Free is
even-
one step above him at this point.
Yeah, Sugar Free definitely is a cut above. Like there's no two ways about it. Okay. Okay, that was a Hail Mary. Okay. Okay.
So
Bob,
wait,
what do you think?
can you explain to me maybe? I might be answering my own question here, but is the reason he's not recalling here is because it's gonna put him back in a comfortable position, even though he's like 1 HP.
Ding ding ding.
Okay.
Yep. The recall position is actually riskier than his current spot, so that's the reason why we're not using it, because the entire enemy team has beat and they're stacked up inside of the point.
Yeah.
Using recall right now means we're auto dead, like insta dead, right? We're just literally spawning back in the inside of the clock that isn't in the point right now. You know,
Right.
so being as squishy as we are, there's no way we walk out of this, right? So that's the reason why we're not using recall here.
Okay.
What was see if you can spot it here. What's Rocket's mistake here?
He's in the open. Hey, I don't feel like he's playing his cover as effective as he could.
Yes, sir. There you go. Even the professionals, right? In the heat of the moment, they can slip up, right? He is unnecessarily taking damage right the second, right? If I'm him and I'm getting actively healed by my Kiri here, dude, you bet this pile of rocks will be my best friend for the following like 15 seconds, right? Like I'm not moving from here up until I'm full HP again and I have some blinks back, right?
Right.
So he's out in the open. He's forcing his Kiriko to like heal him at this time, and realistically speaking, what she needs to be doing here is off angling with the Lucio right now. But he's keeping CJ up on top so that he can stay within Kiri's LOS, right? So this is a misplay by Rocket, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
But no big deal. So you saw they had beat, right? They were all stacked up in the point, the enemy that is. And now we're just kiting, right? We just not necessarily have a way to contest all that extra health. So we're just going to let them flip, kite the ultimate. And now that they're out of resources, then we go crazy, right? You can see the body language of TSM here immediately.
Is that the best play for Rocket to literally be on point?
Yeah, so I'll tell you why.
Okay.
The reason why we're literally cleaning up point here with everybody else is because look at the attention. Would you say that the attention is a split?
Yeah, nobody's shooting us, so...
Here's a clock, right? We're staying outside of the clock, looking for a target. Attention is split. This group of people right here are engaged with our teammates. Okay, so we're going to put pressure on this Ramatra because we don't want this ultimate to last as long as possible. And then as we're starting to blink, my team is going to start walking in here, right? So the attention being split is something that is going to remain true for the entirety of this fight, which is the reason why it's completely fine that his positioning is what it is, because there's no two people looking at him at the same time. That is why.
Okay.
Focus on that Sojourn. Kiriko dies. Clean up easy. And that's all she wrote. So, you see how essentially what he used to his advantage was hiding things that he knows he cannot fight against, right? And then when those things that are very, like, natively very dangerous to us as Tracer, we just wait our proper opportunity. And his obviously he's playing at a professional level, so the level of coordination is not something that you're gonna emulate in ranked. It's just not gonna happen. However, as you're playing with Tracer, if you can understand that the enemy has a ultimate that your team has no response for, right? If it's a Kitsune Rush or a Ramatra Annihilation, and we don't have beat or we don't have a Zenyatta ult or anything of that matter, chances are we probably are going to have to stay outside of the pocket, outside of the fight, and let it ride out, or try to pick off people that are not in that spike, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
Um,
I think that would be like that fight was probably the most unclear for me in terms of like why he committed fully into it, but the explanation does make sense. I just feel like my level is not quite there yet.
Yeah, I feel like it's harder to see because the way how he executed this, the way he went about it was not the best, simply. Sugar Free would have done something very differently, right? He would have allowed for the enemy to be contest that point right there, take the fight in the point the entire time, but he would have been working his entire time in the outside of it, right? He would have never been in the middle of it. Rocket just assumed that his team was just going to lock on, pick their own little 1v1s inside of the point, and he was going to take advantage of the chaos. But Sugar Free would have never taken that risk, for example.
Right.
That's a big difference.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very clean play.
So, what I want to do here, Bob, is since you're going to be in comp, can you see if you can try and stream to me through Discord your game?
Yeah, absolutely. I can give it a go. Let
Okay.
me see. All right, I'll boot up the game here. That's true. I think the Discord like stream might be a little bit quicker than actual stream.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Cool. Yep, I'm good.
You got her? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna queue and I will be right back. 2 seconds.
Yep.
Okay. So for these games here, Um, I think like my idea for today was just to kind of see if I could read the game flow as best as possible and try to secure green lights. You think I should go ahead with that?
Um. So what we could go like the way how we can do this is essentially I will allow you to just do what you're gonna do on this first game. Um, I'll basically interfere if I see that you're kind of like missing something quite major. But for the most part, I'm just gonna be in the back here, very quietly, and then for the second game after, I will kind of like take over a little bit more so that you can have a baseline after that you can look back into that game and say, okay, this is the reason why we did this and that, right?
Cheers, squad.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
Time to save the realm.
All right.
I have a need for swiftness.
So Larissa, Ash, Mercy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unlocks in 30 seconds.
Feeling more
Theory. Okay.
It's Gecko. Sorry.
But we are stronger.
So I never know if to set up like a wrap left or wrap right here.
It doesn't really matter. Whichever way allows you to scout better.
Come here. I can heal you.
You're a real lifesaver. Let's try something else.
Okay. That recall was not necessary.
I actually back finger that.
Enemy here.
Okay. Oh, that's
No, but-
unfortunate.
You made somebody rage quit, man. What are you doing?
Oh no. That was a dub. I could feel it. Oh dear. Actually feeling pretty good today. I'm hoping we'll have some good games today.
Yeah, the mental's half the battle, right?
It really is like, and I find Tracer more so than any other hero. It requires a huge level of concentration, and if you're not really in it
Yes.
to win it, it's a dangerous time to queue Tracer.
No, yeah, I absolutely agree. The reason why, just like I was stating before the other day in chat, is Tracer is an extremely complex hero because her direct value does not come from point and click, or rather everything else that leads up to a kill rather than the kill itself, right? So the problem with Tracer is that in low rank, not only do you have to minimize the amount of mistakes that you have to do yourself, but you also have to go bigger than life in your plays to make up for the mistakes of your team. So that's why she's like immensely more difficult than any other hero.
Yeah, I can feel that. And it's kind of weird, to be honest. Like when we started in Plat, the games felt a little easier. And the lower that we've dipped in rank, the games feel almost more difficult. I don't know how that makes sense.
It is twisted, it is weird, but it does make sense simply because as you start climbing up, you're gonna find people like essentially if you think about it as the rankings in the game right now, the higher you go, the higher the skill floor also races, right? So you're gonna find people that are also gonna be just like you, seeing green lights, this and that. So you making plays, you're bound to find somebody that can actually do something upon seeing those plays or opportunities, rather than people that are simply just used to reacting to whatever's in front of them, right? So yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like as you get higher and higher, then you're gonna have more people with better game sense to act upon the plays that I make, right?
Save the realm.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I was saying before. That
Yeah.
if the higher you go with Tracer, or the higher elo you play with her, and you're playing correctly with her, you actually require to do less and less every time.
That is twisted.
Yeah.
More
Okay.
to do, more to
So okay,
learn.
first setup here, like where we have echo on right and high ground. Is it better for me to set up like low?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
We're an unlikely
So you have
crew of
access to
adventurers,
flanks.
aren't we?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Because there we had to realize that that Tracer had died earlier, so she was just about to respawn, right? So just going there was just not great.
That would have been dead in anyone's helm.
Okay.
Who do you want to pulse? Who's pulsable out of their team?
Good question. Probably Moria with no fade.
Or Venture. Just make sure that he doesn't have Borrow first.
Reaching peak performance.
Good job. Also, do not underestimate dropping Pulse Bombs on Junker Queen. She's a excellent target for your ult.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Now, what's the one condition though? What's the one thing that can actually save anybody in their team from your pulse?
Well, that's easy, right?
Yep. So make sure to try to bait that out before you use it.
Okay. Okay.
As they say, try again.
Let's swap to Reaper.
Winnable.
Enemy here.
Okay. Stay outside of the talk.
Okay.
Nice.
30 seconds.
Let's see. Actually, a pretty good hold.
See if you can maybe. Well, never mind. It's late. Stagger that queen would have been really, really, really good. Ooh, massive. Beautiful stick, dude.
Nice.
Pretty hard cart carry on this last fight. Actually.
Good first round, actually.
Life protects life.
Yep. So what do you think went so well in these last 3 fights, let's say? What do you think you did really, really well?
I think I was at the very end. I was able to identify the target or the hero swaps to Iliari and to Reaper. and I was able to play a little bit better off of it. Like before they swapped to these heroes, I felt like uncomfortable with throwing a pulse, and that helped. And then I think outside of that, it's just trying to play on the off angles, like outside of the clock.
Yeah. And now, one other question I had is, why do you think you were able to to ease up into those kills that you got on cleanup on the last fight that you picked up like 4 guys? You got a 4K right there.
If we do this right,
What
they won't
allowed you
know
to do
what
that?
happened.
That's a good question. I think just following up on any opportunities that I saw, right? And like being a little bit aggressive with recall. It's like my gut answer.
Disguises.
Yeah, and the fact that you stayed outside of the clock, and the best part about it was that you were just always kind of like on standby. Why? Because you had to defend the objective, right? So you didn't have to make any aggressive play yourself. You just had to capitalize on mistakes that the enemy team had to do or had to make.
Right. I see. I didn't even think about that.
One.
That's a good point.
Escort the payload.
Escorting the payload.
You cannot escape me.
Okay, so Ram is gonna move the cart. There you go. Start looking for damage here. Good rotation. And maybe force the cart a little bit more. There you go. Use it as cover. Beautiful rotations, Bob. Okay, let's get the Soj. Soldier. Yes.
Nice.
Fantastic. Good rotations.
Cool.
Oh, Soj user slide. It's a green light. Good use of cover.
Oh, the Matrix, bro.
Take it easy. You almost have recall. Good rotations once more. A little loss. Just put pressure on Diva.
Okay. GG's.
Alright. GG's, man.
Not
job.
too bad. Actually, yeah, with the I didn't even realize that, like, I saw Soj flying through the air and I was like, oh yeah, look at that. But then she called it out, it's like green light. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. There's still some heroes that it's not like quite like internalized for the green lights.
Mhm. Look at that. Everybody endorsed you this game because you popped off. Good job.
Nice, man, thank you.
Okay, very solid performance. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit more active this next game.
Okay.
Because this one game, I want you to save. Hopefully we get a dub. And I want you to use it as a baseline that you can always look back into. Because my idea is to give you an example of a game of realistically giving you my decision making, essentially, so that you can look at your gameplay, for example, mute it even, and then analyze at some point why you were doing the things that you were doing.
I love this idea. Okay, cool. Let's run with it. I actually really like it. There's so many times when I'm thinking like, what is the best rotation, or like what is the best value that I can get in this current fight, but I just don't have the answers. So this should be eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to do this because it's like as if you were like sitting beside me in a chair being like and pointing out all the things like you see it happen in like in pro teams.
It's different. It's different. It's unique. It's more interactive. I think it's very underutilized, but I think it has a time and a place, right? So right now, just because we've been, kind of like playing the character for a little bit now, and sometimes you can feel overwhelmed and like not knowing what to do. I want to essentially give you an opportunity to see the game through my eyes, right?
Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's gonna be good.
The first game should have been a confidence booster for sure, though.
Yeah, it's always good to start the day off on a dub.
In a dub that you actually earned, right? It's not, it just so happened, because your team was better. Like, you very much made that dub as easy as it was.
Yeah, it's true. You do have to pat yourself on the back when you get the dub, because I think a lot of the times people underestimate what they actually achieve in the game. It's almost like if you lose, a lot of people will throw their hands up and be like, oh, like that's my team's fault. But in reality, like that's not a good mindset to have, because there's always an opportunity to learn. And if you had the skill, you could have easily carried your team to the dub, and vice versa. Like when you get the dub, you need to kind of like try to take ownership of it if you can, and like look for the things that you actually accomplished in the game, and then try to replicate that in the future. Kind of goes both ways, right? Like trying to take ownership of both realms. I think that's
Most
a healthy
definitely.
healthy mindset to be in.
Accountability is actually huge, right? If people need to understand that if you want to climb, you need to actively carry yourself out of the rank. Yes, to a big extent, actually, when people say, yeah, my team is holding me back, I actually would not argue against that. I would say, yeah, this is very, very true. However, because your team is holding you back, more the reason for you to overperform so that you can demonstrate to yourself and the game algorithm that you actually don't belong there, right? So there's no excuse, really. At the end of the day, if your team is in fact holding you back, you need to do everything in your power to carry those games so you can show that you actually don't belong in that tier. It's just that simple.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so easy to throw the blame card around, but it's not healthy. It's not productive. And you're right. You get in. It's a fixed mindset, right? Like it's more important to have a growth mindset, and do the things that are in your power to propel you forward.
Yes.
Because like even if like you had a monstrous performance and you got the dub and you carried it and you're like, there's nothing I could have done better. But in reality, if you do a VOD review and you start looking at all like the little idiosyncrasies of your gameplay, dude, there's so many times when I've done that and I'm like, oh my god, like I could have done this and this and this and this, and it's crazy. Like the skill ceiling in this game is unbelievably high.
Yeah, just like the video that I uploaded right for you that was that I dubbed a Gold Tracer Masterclass. You had a monstrous performance that game, yet inside of the video I still pointed out other things that you actually did wrong, right? You
Yeah.
still had mistakes.
Yeah, it's so true.
They were minimal, but they were there.
All right. Gold 5
Alright,
to
so
gold
base
2.
you haven't Tank has not picked a hero just yet, but based on the composition so far, what it's safe to say that it's safe to assume you're not running dive, correct?
Correct. More poke.
Excuse me.
Time to save the realm.
Okay, so that being said, it's actually pretty very, very pokey, actually. So because we know this, Bob, what you gotta keep in mind here is we should not be engaging hard flanking a ton, because we have our team needs to be actively engaged so that we can split attention. If our team is not engaged and we start fighting, the entire attention of the enemy team will be on us, right? So that's very detrimental.
Okay. Junkrat.
Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Okay, so it's Junkrat, Soldier 76. Okay, get out of here because Junkrat. This is Junkrat's playground. You don't want to be in confined spaces. Okay. Okay, you can finish him off. Good job. Okay. Good job. You can save your blanks here. Just keep on shooting. There you go.
Okay.
Escorting the robot.
Progress.
Okay, play underneath and try to flank him. There you go.
Zoom.
Okay, good distraction. Stay there. Okay, pressure.
My servants never die.
Good job. Okay, just keep pressuring the key.
Okay, we're lost. Let's see. I'll just hold prepared.
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, get out of there because confined space. He dies. Beautiful. All right, keep getting progress for free. Awesome. Oh,
Let's try that again.
okay, no Susu. That's good.
Good thing I don't.
All right, just play passive since we have no recall.
We're making progress. Let's stay with him.
Okay, we'll look for the Junkrat that is exposed. He's probably in that little room. Okay, never mind. It's fine. No Susu.
I didn't even see that, dude.
Okay,
Jump scare man.
okay. So right there, the only thing that you could have done better here is just not hold on to your recall. Just use it, right? The fight's taking place in like multiple places here, so all you want to do is live.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait to regroup. Okay, start setting up for a flank. Good pick. Okay, pressure Moya so she fades. Okay, that was very rushed.
Okay.
I mean,
Back in the fight.
see, the reason that didn't was rushed was not because you decided to make the play, is because you did not wait for the conditions that allowed you for that to be effective if you landed it, right? So you did not try to bait Zuzu or anything like that. Kiriko was right there.
I see. Okay.
So making that choice without considering how is it going to be effective, it's problematic. Okay, positioning is good. I would go to those stairs. Beautiful, dude. Good job. Pressure that. Build your ult. Okay. Junkrat is free. Good job. Careful with the mines. Pressure Kiri. Good job.
Nice. Yeah, the target
Okay.
priority is pretty big there.
Okay, just set up for a pulse here. Since Kiri is out of play, there's no Susu. We can pull somebody and stagger. Maybe look for the Junkrat. Okay.
I
You're gonna
didn't
wait
need
for
to.
recall?
Yeah.
Nope, you just needed to be healed up. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, careful with the Diva Bomb. Alright. Let's request heals. Okay. You're just sluggish with the recall. That's all.
Right.
It's fine that you try to use the bomb. That's completely fine. I don't care that you missed it or whatnot. The play was fine. Just use recall sooner.
Okay.
I always get there before.
Right, and we didn't bait up the Suzu for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
just because we're trying to get progress, right? So right there, just forcing Susu, it's completely fine with the bomb. Okay, our team is not here yet. Okay, start setting up. Okay. Good. Good rotation. Okay, pass her backline here.
I just need to be quick with the recall.
Mm-hmm. That first rocket that gave you splash damage, that was your moment to recall there.
They took it from us.
Okay.
The reason being is because it's splash damage and you were not expecting that rocket. So that means fire has an angle on you and a direct one is going to take you out, right? So you just don't want to take that risk.
Gotcha.
Okay. Fire's going to get close to you, exactly, so. You have recall. Don't be afraid. Just get some ult charge.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so now we can try and get out.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. It's like comes back to that principle of like being aggressive with recall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not even a dent in my armor.
Helping you out. I'm on fire.
Okay, break her ankles. There you go. Now you force her cooldowns. She doesn't have anyone to TP. Oh, okay.
Brother.
check it out. It's all
Okay.
good. Okay. Let's set up.
How about a second chance?
Okay, no Susu. We can use pulse. Nope, no need. We won this fight. Okay, look for Moira here. She has no fade. Okay, she's dead. Kiri. Good job.
Okay. I need to like really open my eyes to the Suzus. Like you're seeing them every time, and I don't see them. Is it more so the audio cue, or are you looking for at the white?
For both. I'm getting both of them.
Okay.
When Kiri's not in front of us, I definitely hear it, and when she's in front, I see it every time. Okay, that's big. Okay, so there's Moira. Moira has fade, so we don't want to pulse her. Wait for Kiri, have her Susu. Okay, he already rolled. Oh, but we have no recall here, so okay. So just stay put. No, let's go back. We need to. We're not being pressed back or anything. They're dying. We're not. Okay, move closer. There you go. Find an off angle here. Okay. We need to get out here. Good job. And maybe you want to maybe take the right side. Finish up the. No, guys, good.
Fade. Okay.
Hey,
GG's.
Your game, dude. Your game. So this game went very, very well because for the most part, you kept the pressure on at all times, right? So even when they were trying to get back at the robot and get progress done, you were constantly applying pressure, except for like the one or two times that essentially I had to tell you to like, you know, engage again, right? Because we were just gonna sit in there, not doing much of anything.
Right.
But keeping that pressure up, building the ult charge if there's no actual way of getting a kill, right? It's how you retain that uptime. Okay. Looking for those green lights. Yes, obviously I am highly trained at this point in time, so I can just identify them every single time. But the way how you can focus on those things is because you need to acknowledge the enemy composition. I know I'm playing against a Kiriko, so she immediately denies my ult value,
Mm,
right? So I have to bait out her cooldowns so that I can use it effectively, right? So that's why I'm paying extra attention to that.
okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think that there's two things I kind of picked up here is that one, like paying attention to the enemy composition and how, like you said, it kind of negates the value that you can provide and waiting for the green lights to act upon, like Kirisuzu, for example. That's a big one, which I think I still need to kind of like fine tune. And I think I'll fine tune that for a long time yet. And the other one is there was a few points in that game where just paying attention to the kill feed where you pointed out like, oh, we won that fight, we don't need to use the pulse yet. That was big because like in my brain I couldn't register the kill feed because I was kind of tunneling on like what was in front of me.
Right.
And the other one was like I retreated too much, and in fact like I think we might have even got a pick and we were contesting it, so it's like I didn't need to back up as much. So if I can pay attention a bit more to like my team's positioning / the kill feed and the enemy team comp, I think those are like the biggest or like the lowest hanging fruit for me at this point. And
yeah, I would say that definitely sorry to cut you off there, bro. The kill feed one goes pretty much hand in hand with your positioning in terms of whether you should be pressing like stepping on the gas or the brakes, right? Because independently of the location of your teammates and where these minute battles are happening, the kill feed tells you everything you need to know about who's winning, right? As straight as that is, as basic as that sounds, it tells you, the kill feed tells you in which direction the balance is going, right?
exactly. Yeah, it's so true. And I know it's such a simple concept too, but it's so easy to tunnel on what's in front of you. I don't know, like, and I think that comes with practice, right? And just being a little bit more aware.
Yeah. I mean, it's naturally speaking, whenever you're playing hit scan heroes, this is something that comes time and time again. Is that with hit scans, because naturally you're so detached from the heat of everything, right? The pocket of the fights, you have the scope to see and catch everything a lot easier, right? The kills, whether your team got picks or whether you lost teammates in front of you and that sort of thing. So that awareness, that innate awareness that you need to know whether you should be backing up or pressing W is something that hit scans have an easier time with, because you, based on the positioning of those heroes, you get to see all that information like right in front of you, which is what you're focused on most of the time. With Tracer, a lot of that info comes from off screen, right? So that's a big difference.
Right, that's very true. Okay, cool. Do you want to cap things off here, or you want to run another one?
I think you got the building blocks for the
Okay.
most part. I think these two were pretty good matches for you at any given point, just to look back on and kind of like pick apart on your own. See if you can come to the same conclusion. So for the I mean, we're pretty much an hour on the dot. So I think we're good here.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. And then so to kind of wrap things up, again, everybody, this is Crimson from our Discord server. He's one of our top 100 damage rolls, and I also believe you were top maybe 150 in support this season or last season.
Yeah, 170.
170, yeah. So quite up there in terms of damage and support, and you're trying to get your feet a little bit wet with coaching, and so I believe you're still doing free coaching sessions for the community.
Yes, my coaching sessions are completely free. So you don't have to worry about compensation for the time being. I do all sorts of coaching. I do live coaching. I do VOD reviews. I do one-on-ones. However you see fit. If you're more comfortable with just sending me a code so I can pick it apart, upload that video, then I can definitely do that as well.
Perfect. And where is the best place for people to find you?
So my Discord, it's the best way to reach me because I have access to it 24/7. I am always lurking in Bob's Discord server, so you can always send me a message there, and I'll take care of you.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. And I guess we'll wrap things up there. Again, Crimson, thank you so much for committing your time for these coaching sessions. I really appreciate it, and I know our community does too. So, big thanks on behalf of them too. Yeah, and best of luck with your games moving forward and all that good stuff. And I'm sure we'll be talking real soon.
Sounds good, man.
All right, take
Have
it
a
easy.
good one.
Thanks, you too. Bye bye.
Thank
All right, chat. That's it. We're gonna wrap up the coaching call. Again, big thanks for Crimson for taking the time to do these sessions. I love them, and the amount of value that I get out of these coaching calls are huge. I think I would have been stuck silver for a long time if it weren't for Crimson and Darth. So yeah, I would highly recommend if improvement is your jam, I would take these guys up on their coaching sessions. And it's free, right? So there's nothing to lose, you know what I mean? So hey man, the resources are there, you just gotta take advantage of it. Again, thanks man, I appreciate you. And yeah, so we're gonna hop in, we're gonna continue the games. Play for, get 2 more hours left on stream, so we're gonna get some games under our belt. And yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for these games today. Feeling pretty good. Okay, so I'm trying to make notes here after the fact. We've got also hello to everybody in chat that I missed signing on. Good to see you guys. Just trying to make some notes here on the games that we've made. I think Shambali was really good. Played really well for information. I think we were able to capitalize on the fights. We had a strong win. I think could have not died to the TRACER coming back from spawn. If I could have paid attention to kill feed. Okay, and Coliseum. For all of you guys that are new here, I'm trying to track all of my games in a spreadsheet and kind of make notes on them so I can go back and VOD review them and pay attention to the points that I made, and then I can look for like little opportunities of improvement. Gotta be a bit more mindful of green lights. Okay, that's that. Now we can keep trucking on. Cal, I'm back after a week holiday in Cyprus. Cannot play at all right now though. Dude, how's your vacation? Cyprus sounds like a blast. I'd love to go visit. Hoopkip, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Ayo, welcome. Dry and Jackal, good to see you. Sweet video, nice video on Overwatch. Appreciate it, man. It was a long time coming. Long time coming. Thanks for being patient. Hey, Bub slaps the coach Tracer. Yo.
They might try something.
Easy mode.
Ryoga, hey there, saw your video, thought it was great. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Aster, what's up, buddy? Destiny, true, very good video. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Happy with how it came out.
This bunch alive.
Between the two of us, how could we fail?
What if they run off without us?
Don't worry. I have a plan for that.
Remember us?
5, 4, 3,
I don't know.
1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, let's see.
Later. Stop the payload.
Diva. These guys must be a duo.
Plane of travel never gets old. Was your night on holiday?
Nice little cleanup. Overwatch is addictive, eh? Yeah, man, it's kind of nasty. I'm hella addicted. Bro, I've been playing for longer than you, but no rank. You gotta get on that rank grind, brother. Let me see.
Enemy here! How about a second chance?
Down one. Yeah, I think we should have backed up a little bit. That 1v1 versus May. Right, you think it's gonna be like Apex or something, then it gets more and more complex with seemingly no ceiling. Exactly. It's just it doesn't. There's always so much to learn. It's like a chess game, dude.
My ultimate is almost ready.
She's off. Here goes nothing. Double now. Who should I rescue next? Enemy over here. Good job, Jay.
I should have contested. Oh, I tried to recall it. Consider getting good on Hanzo. I need to get good on everybody, dude. I think we should have contested that cart, but
Enemy
missed
in
it.
sight. Fall back.
Helden sterben nicht.
Come to me for heals.
Oh, nice shot after that blink. With the Curial, I didn't think my recall was up. Mystic Monkey, what's up, man? I'm trying to get good with everyone too. It's like almost all the characters. It's a grind, eh? Like it takes a long time to get a good on everybody.
The battle is next.
Oh shit.
I could use some healing. Enemy over here.
Let me see. I can take care of this life. Good hold. Not bad, not bad. You can set up top.
My ultimate is charging.
Enemy over here.
No change in comp. We gotta take care of life. Oops. Oops, we didn't have the recall. That's my bad. How about the cast like have special awareness for him specifically? Yeah, it's a tough matchup. It's a tough matchup. I really gotta go for life. Oh, nice.
Duplication initiated.
Okay. Let's go Moira instead of life. That makes things a little trickier. And Tracer instead of cast, but I'll take that. Maybe we can test right. No babe. Good hold. I don't think I needed to use that balls. I think they can touch again, maybe. Maybe? No, it's a good hold. Muggy, practicing Doom, Echo, and Life right now.
0 to
Nice, man. Yeah, that's a good. I think Doom would be one of the tanks that I have a lot of fun with too. I think like if I were to play tank, it would probably be Monkey or Doom,
select your hero.
and then Sigma for a poke. Echo's so fun. He's so versatile. Walsh, I do it with the Tracer, and she mops up the headshots I call. Still not as fun as it used to be one tapping people. It would be nice to have a duo. I'm not gonna lie. Ryoga, something to keep in mind on Tracer is your value isn't necessarily from getting kills. Agreed, 100%. Baiting people after you so your team hasn't used your time is more valuable sometimes. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm eager to see what problems we encounter on this mission.
Also, maps with high ground like this is where you should be set up. You can recall back up to safety. Very true. I feel like Ball would be probably one of the most OP heroes if you got like God tier with him. But I feel like he's the hardest also. He's hard to aim with Doom. Yeah. Who's number 1 in Doom? Isn't that Hanbin? Isn't that him? Are you talking like Crazy Raccoons Doom?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Escorting the payload.
Pretty diving. Cast again. No fade. Take the progress, maybe we can set up. Just chill. Have recall, they go Reaper. Okay, let me reset. Gotta pause. Cast no roll, Suzu, TP. check it out. I didn't have the recall. Oh, yeah, Junebin maybe. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Not even a dead
Gushu has the best team out of the pros by long shot. What team does Gushu play?
You call it?
Curious.
Cheers!
I rushed it. Okay. Surely we don't get full held. Big primal. Mostly watch get quaked on, but now Caravan is owning too, so much watch. I haven't even heard of these guys. Nice. Okay. I don't know why I thought I had fall spawn. Hey, we move card.
Surrender to my will. Огонь по готовности.
That's two ults. Gotta regroup here.
Well, that's inconvenient. The payload's
Getting on Mercy and tank. Oh my god. Shit. I just ate that. Let me see. Good stuff.
What's here? Targeting hostile.
Maybe set up for a pulse. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. He had a sliver of my hitbox. Nice. Good shit.
Give up? Not in my vocabulary.
Okay, we got one fight left here, maybe? Oh, that's Nemesis. Oh, no, not a good ult.
We are outnumbered.
60 seconds remaining.
One fight. And they go Torb.
Keep the payload moving. Issuing an alert.
This would happen. That was winnable. Let's go, Bob. Why are we running away from the cast? Also in 1 HP, be confident and take him out. Yeah, we should have had that.
Back again. Did you miss me?
Hey, GG's. Okay. I'm literally like low-key, like super scared of Cass. Your tank was emoting on cart? I don't know. I don't think so. There's a badass kill. Cardifan got with Doom. He ulted a Mercy out of the air. Oh shit, it was like an accident. He landed it. It was sick because Mercy was gliding to a team member and he spiked her. That's crazy. Have to practice Tracer. She's also about off angles and character movement. She's tricky to get good with, but dangerous. I think, yeah, man. Yeah, she's definitely the most difficult hero I've ever played. He stared at the Torb that was in pulse bomb range. Oh yeah, that's true. I could have definitely thrown it at him. Didn't think. Didn't set up before the fights, and we ran away from duels too often, which led to a lot of downtime. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be a bit more aggressive with the duels when especially when I have recall. He definitely stood still on Ram at the end there, just accepting his fate. I did see that. I did see that. Okay, well, we're in queue. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom right quick. Watch when Torb was standing there shooting into the graph, I was like, pulse, pulse, pulse in my head, and it's already, I was already dead. I could have turned last fight. That's true. I missed it. I didn't even think. I don't know why, but like in my brain, I was like, oh, pulse, I can't do any, or grab, I can't do anything, but that's not always true. Worf, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. 2 and 1. Yeah, I think a big thing issue that I'm kind of seeing coming up and time and again is using my recall to engage a bit more. Even if it's just like farming ult a little bit. Video cooked, by the way, Bubs. Any spoilers for your next video? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Next video, I think it's going to lean into a little bit of the concept of green lights, but that's all that's all I can give away.
Called Gracie, the Axe's Carnage, and me.
Too slow.
I'm your queen.
Going in. Hi there.
This next one, Tracer arc vid? No, it's not. It's not gonna be a full Tracer arc vid. I gotta save that until I can hit a higher rank.
5, 4, 3.
Because I feel like I don't have any legs to stand on quite yet with Tracer until I can actually accomplish something meaningful. You know what I mean?
Trying to keep up.
Pretty brawly, actually. Junkrat.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Went the spider. Over here. Enemy here.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you.
Stop. Enemy spotted. Here we go.
This is reset here.
Isn't out to
No. That was a Hail Mary, brother. You don't need to be rushing that. Steal the Mega from Widow, we'll take it.
Next, flashpoint junkyard.
much appreciated.
Good stuff. Our team's kind of cooking here.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10
Watch
seconds.
out! I'm very hot!
Oh, nice shot. Oh, our Mercy. Hello.
Nice save.
Right.
Window, we got a freeze. That's good. I think this Echo belongs in silver.
Look at me go.
Junkyard. Secure.
Okay, not bad.
Next, flashpoint the ducks.
I don't think we'll have a fight on the way.
Enemy here.
They go Cass and Ilari.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Adaptive circuit engaged. Junker Queen.
Well, I press E. I pressed the recall, but it was just I'm a little too not as quick with it as I need to be.
That was
Hmm.
you.
I think Mercy's got my res every single time. Okay.
Let them out.
My bad. But with recall, you're literally, as Tracer says, too slow. That's true.
Heroes don't give up.
Okay, we got Mei and Valk going into this fight. I think they should have a Larry ult too, right?
Never die.
Enemy turret ahead.
No, dude. I didn't realize my team just crumbled.
Ultimate is ready. I'm ready to start a blizzard. My ultimate is ready.
Can I touch? That stagger actually kind of hurt me. Nah, I couldn't.
Lost.
Enemy spotted.
Flashpoint. Flats.
That's my bad.
In 10 seconds.
I didn't hear that. Why your tank decides to not disengage at that high noon was so dumb.
Protect the objective.
We just got a group.
Did you miss me?
Think you can take me? Let's find out.
No, don't go in yet. I can't hit that turret.
I'll just take the objective. Enemy here.
No! Moira.
Enemy turret overhead. Enemy here.
Moira missed that Reaper.
Turret within my sight.
Got the victory fever. Let them out.
Natural 20.
Guess we didn't need that.
Enemy spotted.
Holy.
In my sight.
Over there.
The enemy has placed a turret here.
We should probably defend the objective.
Where did our... Oh, I didn't think our whole team left.
They built a turret.
We should not have lost that. Did I? I thought we had one on point, but I guess we didn't. Anyway.
Perseverance is my middle name.
Heads up.
Let's check it out. Oh, good lord.
Reinhardt at your service.
The 1v1s versus cast are so difficult.
Watch out.
Okay. There's no shot we lose this.
That would have put a dent in anyone's helm.
Enemy turret ahead.
Surrender to my will. The ambient
We kind of need our team. If I can touch her, this would be good. Oh dear. I lost too many duels versus cast there. I gotta have a look at that. Why did we lose that objective other than, I know I backed up, but I was just trying to set up for next fight, but I thought we had somebody there, no? Yeah, I think we fumbled it. One sec here, chat. Wait, we can queue. The reverse sweep hurts. It does. It really does. Um, yeah, the second 2 points I felt like I wasn't really in sync with my team's timing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The first 2 points felt great, and then we I kind of ate shit. The second 2 points, everyone died to Reaper ult except for you and Moira. Yeah, that did happen. When they swapped to Cass and Reaper, kind of struggled to hone in, and I think that's me just not paying attention to the enemy team comp and trying to like react to try to like reprioritize my target priority. Okay. Let's be intentional with it. Like the first two dubs that we had were really good with identifying the information and the enemy team comp and target priority. And I think I kind of lost that on the last two games. So I gotta kind of like
It's
mental reset
time
it.
to save the realm.
But I think you were expecting her to be there. I think so too. Yeah, I didn't like. Not much you can do other than to like full reset at that point. It's either full reset or try to do something flashy and kind of even the playing field. Okay. Bub, and what channel did you leave the spreadsheet on? I don't think it's in any one channel. I think it was just I sent it to you in a DM. I can resend it to you for sure. What's new in the shop? Oh, the lifeguard stuff is out. Or maybe it's just a bundle. Lifeguard skins are so good. Okay. Let's get to dub chat. Dwarf, are you getting back onto the Overwatch? Is the Marvel Rivals over now? The beta, is it closed? Like finished up?
Cheers, Squire. It's time to save the realm. I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet.
So we got Ash, Kiri.
Let's get this show on the road.
Life. Pretty poke.
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
Who do we roll for tank? It always stresses me out when like you have a team member that's late.
2, 1. Attackers.
Okay, Junker King.
Queen, stand with ya.
Objective A.
All right, let's go.
Enemy here.
Over there. Hold the objective.
Enemy over here. Enemy spotted.
Okay. Good hold. Not bad.
Second chance.
Oh no. Yeah. That's my fault. I was trying to like make sure that I blinked in the right direction, but it was just too slow.
Bob.
Life protects life.
Let the kitsune guide you. وليهم قوتك.
Oh my gosh.
They're in our territory. Let's go to red hot.
Helden sterben nicht.
Enemy here.
God, they're taking our point. Get him.
In tip-top shape.
Oh no. Good lord.
Ultimate is charging.
Ultimate is charging.
My ultimate's ready.
Over there.
Not bad, not bad. Good hold. One fight left. We don't have a pulse here.
30 seconds.
Tip-top shape.
Team,
I
let's
could use some
fight.
healing.
I can do this. Hold up the advantage just a little longer.
Oh, the helix hurts.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, wait. Team's cooking. Team's really cooking.
All right.
Good shit.
Got one here.
Strong hold.
Let the kitsune.
Score
I'd love to see this.
0-0. Switching sides.
That was a little scary fight in the point.
Attack. Select your hero.
Our Ash is cooking. Amarok doing work. Thanks, brother. Michael, what's up, man? Well played. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cheers, Squire. It's
Okay.
time to save the realm. I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet.
The sound is fine for me. Sounds come before the video again? Okay. Will I reset it after
They
this?
have this coming, so let's give it to them.
We can reset it for sure.
Think you can keep up?
Actually, yeah, we'll wait until this match is over. I don't know what's wrong. Like it's hit or miss sometimes, chat.
The audacity.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Hanzo.
Take him out.
Blinding. I have the objective. What's up?
Good shit. GG's, chat. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's... hopefully this fixes up for you.
Destroy them, Bob.
Copy this. I think I played pretty well with contesting base, especially versus Tracer. Did good with changing angles. And target priority felt good. Hell yeah. Okay. On to the next jet. Oh, we can't dip back into silver. That would hurt the ego. I gotta kind of like devoid my thought process of making rank important and rather just trying to learn the lessons that's required. I've always had the most success with that. I feel like Tracer really forces you to consider the enemy team composition and really think about target priority. Like when I played on Soldier or even like a long range hero, I find your field of view is so wide that it's so easy to see green lights, or like if somebody's low, like who to pressure. It helps with like you can just really see the opportunities in front of you. But with Tracer, it's like you really got to be paying attention to the green lights, like if Suzu TP's being used or Fade's been used or Wraith's been used, but always having like, because you have such a high mobility on Tracer and it's so easy to wrap angles, I find it's always the best thing to do to make sure that you have one target in mind of like who you want to focus down. Like if there's a Life Weaver and the rest of them are pretty divey or like have a lot of abilities to get them out, then Life Weaver is going to be target priority number one, right? Did I send that to Crimson? No. So what I'm doing is I'm actually tracking all of my games in like a Google spreadsheet. Just marking the dates, what rank it's at, what map it's at, if it's a win or a loss, putting the replay code in, and then like my notes on it as well, so that I can go back and do VOD reviews and then specifically think about the notes that I left, and then that will help me improve for then I can look for ways to improve based off those notes. You know what I mean? This is such a good Tracer map. There's so many flanks. I love this map. I think it's really well designed. It's probably one of my favorite favorite push maps.
Cheers, Squire. It's time to save
That's some crazy dedication for this. Yeah, I'm kind of weird like that in terms of I'm just like obsessed with improvement.
in a good way, right?
Right?
Are you copying me?
Not everybody is like that. I'm probably like up there in terms of like really trying to push for improvement. That's the only way I really enjoy the game, to be honest. My competitive side gets the best of me. Luciana, Echo, and Junker Queen. Nah, I feel you. Thanks, man. Okay. Let's see who we're up against.
Enemy over here. Enemy here.
Objective unlocked.
One at a time, chat. Yeah, some spawners coming back here. Love that. Love that.
Stations and progress.
Is close.
Still Genji, Ash, Moira, Ana. Why did it say coaching call in the title? Oh, we did a coaching call to kick things off. Your progress?
Enemy spotted. 3 times the charm.
You gonna pick that?
Much better.
Huge, man. Team's doing well. Team is doing well.
Forward spawn activated.
Ooh, nice shots. That was bad positioning for me. Look at you go. Thanks, dude.
As they say, try again.
All hail the queen!
Okay. Next fight should be around mid.
Over here.
Forward spawn loss.
I completely forgot.
In tip-top shape. Enemy spotted.
Our team is cooking.
Enemy over here.
Forward spawn activated.
This fight's actually kind of tough if we walk in these streets. I think that's why you see so many pro players wait for them to wrap the corner.
Do something.
That's my fault. I was just overextended. Okay.
Perseverance is my middle name.
Look for Ash, maybe, or Bap. Both great targets.
Forward spawn loss.
Surrender to my will.
okay.
Save some for the rest of us.
Not gonna lie, from where you were, I wouldn't have known Bob was there. I certainly didn't. I heard him call it out though, so maybe I could have been a little bit more mindful.
Watch out! I'm
Forward
spamming hard.
spawn activated.
Let's have recall here, maybe we can make a play.
Who's on fire? I am. Moving right along.
So they're Reaper and Cass. And Life. No fade. Oh, I should have seen that coming. That's my bad. Nightmare, what's up, buddy? Michael, you were overextended, you just had no idea Bob was there and chose the wrong disengage route. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We have to get the robot back.
Let me see.
Surrender to my
Oh wow, we get
approaching the final. We're moving.
we get to push it even further.
We cannot allow them to take the robot. 2 minutes for me.
I completely warmed up.
That's more aggro. Gotta groove up, brothers.
Freeze! Don't move.
No one can stop me.
Why are we staggering in here?
Look at me go.
We have the robot. Get out of here.
Nice.
Enemy over here.
Oh yeah, man. Good match.
Enemy here.
Forward spawn activated. 30 seconds.
All is personal.
Don't give up.
Overtime.
Don't leave the robot.
Wait.
Our last chance to stop them. Have we been here before?
I think we rushed it. I didn't see they went Tracer.
Who's on fire? I am.
Nice.
Freeze!
Victory.
GG's. Starting to get the rhythm. Felt like a pretty good map overall.
Play of
I can play the game, chat. Happy with that. Hell yeah, brother. That was good, man. Runa Soppy. I'm starting to really dig that map. Really? Yeah, I think we played really well for green lights. Had decent blink and recall management. Good target priority overall. GG's. That's gold 5 still, right? Yeah. Dessert. I thought it was gonna be the triple pulse. Oh, yeah, that was good too. Hey, chat. While we're in queue, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will say though, like the one thing about playing at the lower elos is that I think I can get away with a lot more aggressive 1v1s, because I mean you're not playing against like GM players, right? So their reaction time and their skill usage are probably not going to be on point. But to be fair, like mine isn't either. You know what I mean? But all in all, it's a pretty good day so far. We've got 4-2 today. Happy with it.
Now entering King's Row.
Silver 1 to gold 3. That's a pretty big range. King's Row is honestly tough for Tracer. I'm not gonna lie. Let's play Widow first point.
I aim to devastate. All the armor in the world can't save you from a well-placed bullet.
How do you think your fancy
Yeah, we'll play Widow and see how we do.
A single death can change everything.
I can't wait to bring Widow into my kit. She's so fun. Like the potential is there, man. If you've got good Widow shots, you're hella scary.
all the crimes you've committed?
You're less handsome when you talk.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defending objective A.
Who will my web be snared today? Hostile here. Engage this enemy. I'm going in. Suppress this target. Enemy here.
That's a thing. Holy shit. I didn't know you could climb up there with Venture. I probably should have dipped as soon as I saw her coming.
Stop the payload.
Uh-oh.
Hey. A
Let's
single
increase our
death
defenses
can change
against the payload.
everything.
Okay.
No one can hide from my sight.
You can't stop me! I'm on fire!
Enemy unit pushing the payload.
Engage this enemy.
Carried on the wind.
Hostile here.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe we
I've got you.
do we get a widow? Let's try it.
It's time to save the realm. Stall that payload.
Big staggers. Nice.
The tree's gone.
Our whole team's here. Why? 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 What? Brother.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Oh dear. Come on, team.
Enemy over here.
Thing about low players is that they'll chase you, man, to the depths end. This is not a favorable 1v1.
Zoom. Back in the fight.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
The tree has fallen. Take care.
That wasn't necessary. We didn't need to do that.
You can't keep me away.
Isn't Ryan into Bastion and Orisa really tough?
Keep an eye out. Enemy spotted.
My ultimate is charging. Help me out.
Brother.
Enemy spotted. Enemy over here.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, I meant to recall. Oops.
60 seconds remaining.
Need to be quicker with it. That's actually really scary for last fight. Well, they're right here though.
Fall back up again. Fall back. Pulse bomb is charged. My ultimate is charged.
Use tree.
30 seconds.
Oh, good lord. Yay! I'll go study. Goodbye. Nightmare, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good luck with your studies.
Fire at will.
And she's
0 to 3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Okay. We start Widow first point. And then we can swap to Tracer. Tracer seems to be working, honestly. It usually doesn't on King's Row, but kind of digging it. Okay. Can't not play Widow first point here.
You're lucky you're a robot. That was not an invitation to talk to me.
Alright, chat.
I will not fail. The
We got him to
hand will
OT.
not flinch.
So it's very winnable.
No unnecessary risks.
My F time was a little low though on Tracer, wasn't it? It's kind of hard. Kind of hard on the sight lines like that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Over there.
Damn. I should be able to deal with Widow or
Been waiting
with
for
Echo.
a challenge.
Down to
We're outnumbered.
Now I truly feel alive.
chill on it.
My ultimate is almost ready.
I prefer hunting at sundown.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Enemy turret ahead.
Heroes never die.
Claiming the
Nice.
objective. Over there.
Careful.
Физкульт, привет.
Oh, good movement.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh no.
Engage this enemy. Perfect.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Bastion.
Escort the payload.
Suppress this target.
What is where it's at, bro?
Do not provoke.
Good stuff.
Payload's heading out.
Watch here. Careful.
Behind you. Watch here.
How ungrateful. Watch here.
Nice.
Engage this enemy. This bodybuilding makes it far too easy.
The battle ignites.
What is kind of OP, man? You hit your shots.
Breathe deep. There will be no next time. Don't
Great progress, though.
shy.
I'm on fire. What's up?
The
My ultimate is
payload
almost
has
ready.
reached the checkpoint.
Not bad.
I am moving.
Are they gonna wait until it's around the corner?
My ultimate is
Suppress this target.
my duty is being done.
Okay. Maybe we use sights and then we can swap to Tracer here.
It's getting interesting.
Kitsune is ready.
Careful. Suppress this target.
Brother. I kind of want to get sights out.
Time to teach these. But no one can hide from my sight. Hostile here. Suppress this target.
It's not working. Third point's really tough for. Okay.
Payload's heading out.
I feel all warm inside. The Kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
Engage this enemy.
Let's see. They go Sig.
Pay attention.
Okay. I need Tracer.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
The Kyriel.
Activation initiation.
Enemy shooters ahead.
It's time to
Oh wait, our team is cooking.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Zarya.
Okay, got 135. Let's reset this.
Over there. Primary objective. Move the field.
enemy over here. Restart.
Ooh, brother. This is tough. This last point on King's Row.
I was at the height of my performance.
Nice.
Over there.
Over there.
Heads up.
Oh my goodness. That's just what we needed. GG's. Well, not GG's. But we got them to OT.
They're all over me.
Score
Great round.
to 3. Switching sides.
122 to 1 minute. Did you do Widow again? I feel like their Venture one-time pick. Plays. Thank you, man.
I aim to devastate.
The Tracer one clip and the echoes feel so
The eye
good.
will not fail. The hand will not
Okay.
flinch.
Let's get started. Got a lot of systems that need hacking.
Fashion Zarya. Oh, Sombra. Sombra, Curie, Mercy. Okay. Let's see if we can cook up something here.
Enjoy your last breaths.
5,
Over there.
4, 3, 2,
Watch here.
1. Attackers incoming.
Don't be shy.
Defend objective A.
Enemy here.
Perfect.
What's that?
Hostile here. Engage this enemy. Clear the enemies of the objective. Hostile here. Clever.
Together. We're almost there.
Watch here.
That's tough. Knew it was coming.
10 seconds.
And they go dive to. We need Tracer to get back to point. It's a long ass run.
It's time to save the realm.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
I am on fire.
Caught you staring.
Okay.
Group up with me.
I don't think I should try to cap our hit point. I don't have everybody, right?
Objective lost.
My only target here is really Moira and Anna.
Much obliged. Restart.
Over here. Got one here. Fire at will. Gentle rain.
Heroes never die.
Kill the Mohawk.
EMP activated.
Enemy spotted.
Big MP. Oh, with the res.
Your time.
Okay, winnable.
Round 3. Complete. Score
Do we
3 to 4.
risk it for Widow?
Switching sides.
I think on attack Widow's a little bit better because they can't really contest. You know what I mean? So if we can get some good picks, I think it will help. And we have Sombra, so we'll let the flanking go to her.
I aim to devastate.
When's our next round of hide and seek?
Everything is a game to you. You're just tired of losing.
Okay.
So you throw tiny daggers.
The EMP is actually huge.
Depends. How often do you miss?
Let's find out. I've learned a lot from my experiences.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Huge. Can you shoot through that? Can.
Over there. Hostile here.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's an easy shot, bub.
Engage this enemy. Over there.
Over here!
Enemy here. Enjoy.
30 seconds.
Over there.
Keep attacking until
Hostile here. Superb. Engage this enemy.
That's tough, bro. No.
10 seconds.
Heroes never die.
it's time.
You got a grab coming in, EMP Curie coming in. Good.
Fire at will. Let the kitsune guide you.
Good try, man. Ooh. When he TPs, predict him like when he's TPing, just aim on the TP and shoot as soon as you see him. Oh, I see. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's probably a better chance to kill him. GG though, not bad. It's good to get my feet wet with Widow, to be honest. I'm kind of happy with it. Okay, chat. I think yeah, man, that was good. I'm happy with that. All right, so I think we're gonna cap things off there for today. Had some good games. If y'all are just joining in now, feel free to scrub back to the very beginning. And you'll see a coaching session with Crimson. Really helpful. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys being here. We are going to be live tomorrow about the same time, 12 to 3 p.m. ish, and hope to see you there. Couldn't do it without you. So yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day and all that kind of stuff, and good luck in your game.